Buck roll.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, give me the words and I got the flow. See, I don't gotta write, I got the Holy Ghost. Yeah, that's called a ghost writer. Jeremiah 5:14, that's so fire. Isaiah 14, and when I retire, out of captivity I broke the iron. Who that is coming out of Mount Zion? Woolly hair, looking like a lion. 1,000 men marching with no drums on, no trombone, just boots on. Use our voices screaming out, take care of your homes, take care of your wives, take care of your own. Now we standing out here in the valley of the bones. This place called America, this is not your home. This is like a tomb, place where you died at. Now I resurrected, trying to bring the 12 tribes back. I came on a slave ship and I ain't even like that. Put my neck in the rope and I couldn't even fight back.
Hey, also going on in the news here, black people are finally starting to open up their eyes about what's going on in the education system when it comes to teaching black history, right? Yep. Now, see, this goes right along with that Emmett Till. Emmett Till is about to be wiped out of school, but I guarantee they probably won't show it on that damn, if they even do. Hey, where the Generation Zombies at? Put the camera down there. Put the camera down there. There's a Generation Zombie. Yeah, that right there is a Generation Zombie. I want to ask you a question, Generation. Hey, put the camera back over, right?
Generation G.
When we talk about zombies again, what's their logo? Generation Z. Generation Z. All right, so put it back on Generation Zombie down there.
Cap, I'm Generation
because you was going to say something.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Before you ask a question, I just want to say this. My spirit has been here way before.
Okay.
I'm a spiritual being before I was flesh.
Yep, but the Lord chose to bring you back
No.
during the time
I'm
of the Generation Zombies for a reason.
1980 all the way down to 1994. I fall within that category right there.
Zombies. Okay. All right. So
Go ahead.
here's the proof if you're a zombie or not. Because you was going to say it. And this is what Clubhouse has done for us. And be a prophet, too. Just teach it on the street. We hear very well. Even when you don't speak, we hear it. Because we can read your thoughts because of the Bible. Have you ever, when you was in school, did you ever watch in your 9th through 12th grade years a PBS series called The Eyes on the Prize?
No.
Generation Zombie! Right there! Boom!
No.
You're certified.
Here's the reason why.
Generation Zombie?
Here's the reason why. Could I explain? Because I knew school was BS and I was...
Oh, you missed that day?
Yeah.
Get out of here, dude.
Get
out of here, man.
I can't even remember.
Nobody believes that.
From 2 weeks from now.
Boy, no way, boy.
I don't remember.
When the TV roll, when the
I went to
teacher
inner
Hey,
city.
there you go. That's the proof.
Wait. I went to
Hold on. Break it out.
with Judah.
Break it out, Officer Daniel. Here's the proof.
when you in high school, when the teacher rolls the television
There
into
you
the
go.
class, nobody misses that.
That's how you know That's how you know. If you don't know, if you don't remember that, because we used to have that TV on that damn TV stand. It was shaped like a box. When that thing rolled out, you was like, oh, I'm about to chill today.
I'm not skipping this class.
I'm not skipping this class. We watching whatever.
Let me say this. The school that I went to was an inner city school.
Oh,
so a lot of the times they used to throw chairs at the damn teacher.
Not when a teacher rolls out a TV.
No,
they don't do it when you roll out a TV.
They do chairs, they do desks,
student.
they turn off the lights, they change grades. People skip. So I went to an all Judah school and I got influenced by y'all.
That was good. That was a good
Generation Jesus
Z. Good job, Generation Z. Damn. But this is what they do. And pull up the article because black parents are finally catching on. Let's pull up the article of what they're doing to the kids. Let's read that, Soldier.
Black parents say movement to ban critical race theory is ruining their children's education.
Banning critical race theory. For those that don't know what critical race theory is basically just teaching the effects of what Jim Crow, what's some other stuff?
Black codes.
Emmett Till, right.
Number one right there.
Emmett Till, Black Codes, convict leasing program, police brutality, racial profiling, redlining, centuries of slavery, the civil rights era, all the basically what critical race theory does will explain what those things that we experience, how it has an effect on us today. Right. Schools are trying to ban that so we don't see white folks as the devils that they are.
But Cap, that doesn't make sense. American history is steeped in that racism.
It is.
How can you ban the majority of American history, which is critical race theory?
Well, that's what they're going to do. You get to, you go to school, you go to social studies class or whatever, they're going to teach you the presidents. They're gonna skip over that the ones that had slaves.
Wow.
Come on now.
They gonna go who they gonna teach? They gonna go straight to Abraham Lincoln. Damn.
That's what they gonna pull. I'm telling you.
Who himself said that he would still keep slavery going.
Yeah, that's not taught in school. I didn't learn that until I was out. Go ahead, Patrick. What you gonna say?
You know what's crazy though? As they try to get rid of critical race theory, right? You have to get at the end. You have to get rid of Black History Month.
Right.
You have to get rid of Martin Luther King.
There you go.
Malcolm X.
But the thing is, but check this out. See, this is the thing. When it comes to teaching that part of history, they start at the civil rights era, right? But they only teach from the point of view of where he was nonviolent. Talking about Martin, right? They say he was nonviolent. He voted. He got the civil rights bill passed. He was assassinated. They don't tell you who assassinated him. Right. And then they'll mention Malcolm X again. And then, well, hell, no, they don't mention Malcolm X in school.
But that's the question, though. The question is, what were they marching about?
Yeah,
that's the number one thing you gotta ask. If you're gonna teach about Martin Luther King, why was he fighting for?
Yeah, but Generation Zombie ain't got enough sense to think about that. You gotta understand that they got damn probably Young Thug in a damn AirPod in their ear. They ain't listening to nothing going on in that damn class.
That's the first thing that they do when they hear something that they don't like. They put on headphones.
Yep, exactly right.
Remember that era when the teachers was rolling the TV in, there was no cell phones. That means there was no distractions. Right. So your attention span retained more of the information coming out or being taught. Yeah. Now, attention span is like 5 minutes? Less than that.
Even less.
Yeah. If that, man. Like, you're right about that, Cap. All we had was a Nokia Snake. We had the Nokia phone. All they had was Snake on it.
Right.
I remember that.
And then the Razor came out.
Yeah,
flip with the razor.
Amazing. I think I was out of high school by then.
Things went down. Well, things went downhill when that. The Sidekick. No, the Sidekick was that in high school. The Sidekick.
Oh, the PDAs.
No, the
Sidekick
was in high school.
T-Mobile Sidekick.
Yeah, high school.
That's when you was able to play games. But you couldn't play games on two ways. You could play games on the Sidekick and stuff. You know, flip up.
Right. There you go.
You could play games on that. That's when the beginning of the downfall.
The first app.
Yep. And then when Generation Z came in, they had smartphones and they ass was done. iPhone. They had no. It wasn't really iPhone. It wasn't iPhones. It was what was that thing? They iPod. It was an iPod.
Motorola the iPods. You right.
The iPods is what Generation Z grew up off of.
They held like 3,000, 30,000.
Depending on the size, you hit a big one, it hold a lot of songs. They put that stuff in their ear, zone out, dude.
That's when social media started.
You
popping.
mean the iPod Touch? I mean the iPod Touch.
They had that regular iPod, and then they went to the iPod Touch.
Nah,
that everything became Generation Z when you could touch stuff.
Yeah. Good point. That's what you grew up in. Yep. Good job. Hey, go back to that article right there. Go back to that article and pull down and let's read it some and show what this mother said that she's beginning to realize. Pull it up. Let's read that paragraph. Scroll down on that, man. Let's read that.
When Danielle Atkinson's daughter brought home a second-grade assignment that highlighted Christopher Columbus's exploration.
That's a lie, because he never even found America, right? So they pushing lies. Go ahead.
Atkinson said she began to notice inequities in the curriculum being taught in the school district.
Oh, really? Go ahead.
There were plenty of lessons about Columbus and other historic white figures.
That's the same thing that they was pushing on us, man. You learned about all them white presidents. You learned about the damn Protestant Reformation.
Right.
You learned about a lot of
the amendments,
murderers and thieves.
The amendments.
Yeah, the amendments, the Constitution of America. Right. You learned about the damn Pilgrims. I remember learning about all of them white people in school, man. And then when you get the damn
about Rome.
Yeah, and then Rome. Yeah, you're
Come
right.
on now, dog.
You're right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then when you get like into your, I think I remember around junior, senior year or so, they started to introduce that Black History class. And all that. And I'm telling you, all I remember in that stuff, all they taught us was damn Kwanzaa and the damn civil rights stuff, but they didn't focus on Martin Luther King. They taught you about what was the other dude that was not Medgar Evers, but it was the other one.
Sojourner Truth.
Not Sojourner Truth. He changed his name to Kwame Ture. That's what I remember him as now.
They never taught that in my school.
No, never, for real.
What's his name?
I learned that out of school.
Amazing.
What's his name? Who did talk to us? YouTube? Fake? No, they ain't talking about him and
At all.
What was his name?
Stokely Carmichael.
Stokely Carmichael.
Yeah,
That was his slave name. He changed his name to Kwame Ture
ain't teach that
once
in my
he
school.
woke up. Yeah, but that's who they focused on. Outside of that, they focused on Stokely Carmichael and SNCC and all of that stuff in the Black History class and damn Kwanzaa, and that was it. That's about all you got. And I think they pushed Egyptian culture heavy African American studies.
Right. Yeah, they did.
Yep, they pushed that heavy. So we was all brainwashed with white history, basically. And they still doing the same thing today. Go back to it. Let's read it real quick.
There were plenty of lessons about Columbus and other historic white figures, but the contributions of Black Americans were largely missing in the coursework at Royal Oak Public Schools in Michigan, she said.
Now read the next part of what they teach you about Black history. Read that.
Atkinson and other Black and brown parents felt the students weren't learning enough about the civil rights movement.
Oh, there we go. That's all they gonna teach you, the civil rights movement. That is a product of brainwashing, keeping Negroes docile. I'm telling you here in America. Go ahead.
The Harlem Renaissance, the desegregation of schools.
Well, they ain't gonna talk about the Harlem Renaissance because they gotta mention Malcolm X when it comes to that.
There you go.
They ain't gonna mention that. Go ahead.
And the importance of Black History Month, so they formed the Royal Oak Multicultural Parents Association in 2016.
Why does it gotta be multicultural? That means they're gonna include some damn Japanese history up in there. I'm telling you. Go ahead.
They have to, though.
Read on.
That's how they squeeze LGBTQ.
Oh, damn,
There
you're
you
right.
go.
Good point.
That's why they have to. Yep.
Read that next paragraph. Our children.
Our children are not having the education around race and history that they should. And it's to our detriment and it's a disservice to our children, said the mother of 6, who is also founder of the Michigan-based Mothering Justice, a group that advocates for Black and brown moms.
Black and Hispanics. Whenever you see something going on with Black people, Hispanic people are right there behind us because we was them oppressed together. Still oppressed together.
That's right.
That right there is letting you know that, give me that in Deuteronomy 32, and it's the last verse. The whole education system, okay, we know, all right, disclaimer, get your education so you can be a productive person. Build ye houses is what the scriptures say, right? You need education to do that. Build ye houses and plant ye gardens. We understand that. But we talking about the psyche of what they're actually trying to do with the education that they are giving us. Read that, Deuteronomy 32 and 39.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 39.
29 or something. This is one 33:29. Yep, 33:29.
Deuteronomy chapter 33 and verse 29.
Yep.
Bring it out.
Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency.
It says, who is like you, O people of Israel? Why? Because ain't nobody got a history like us.
Right.
Go.
We action, once you really wake up to who you are and God reveals that to you in this land of darkness, you realize that you descend from the most famous people to ever walk the face of the earth. Damn, Chinese people know about Moses.
That's right.
No, I was saying that's when you actually start learning about true history.
Yeah.
Especially when you come across Israelites teaching on the street, the purple and gold teaching on the street. A lot of times people learn more that they've ever learned throughout all the years of school that they've ever had.
Yep.
Just in those 15, 30 minutes that they stand there.
Yep. Just in there. That's what I said. We got the most famous people, but damn Chinese people know about Moses. The damn Russians, they done repainted Moses to look like them. We got the most famous ancestors to ever walk the face of the earth. That's why God said, who's like unto you, O Israel? That's why they're trying to disconnect us from anything that would tie them to being our oppressors. Right. That's why they're trying to do it. Read on in that, though. It's going to say what they're doing.
And thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee.
There you go, right there. Where are they lying to yet? Right there in their school system. Keep saying, how long are they going to keep pushing damn Christopher Columbus and his explorations? And he landed wherever he said. Where did he land? Where Christopher Columbus land? Plymouth Rock?
India.
In the Bahamas.
I thought it was close to South America.
The damn keep pushing lies that the damn pilgrims and the native Indians, who's a tribe of Gad, they all got together in peace and harmony and said, we're going to create a new holiday called Thanksgiving, and we're going to celebrate all of the food that we harvested after the winter. They keep pushing lies. That's what we got to realize about our oppressors. And this is for all of us that got kids out there. If you think that your oppressor is ever going to teach you the truth about who you truly are and where you come from, or even just the actual evils that they did to you, your ass is crazy.
Yeah, you in a delusion, man. You in a delusion. Because get that script in Sirach 15. You got it?
Bring it out, Cap.
Because for you to think you sending these kids, well, how many hours they in school for? Almost 8 hours now?
8 hours.
And they going to come out untouched, and you think they going to even reverence you as their parents or their nation? Forget about it. So these parents that spending, or they damn near go broke sending these kids to these institutes.
Man, I was going to say, it's even worse. It's even worse when you got kids going to public school that are being fed those lies, right? Just think if they go into private schools. They really ain't teaching no black history, no nothing in there but damn, white Jesus in that place.
Exactly. Because most private schools are backed by a religious institute. So either it's Catholic or Jew or Jewish. That's what it is. You got to pick your poison. Get that for me. Was it
15?
15 and 12. No, 10.
The book of Sirach.
12 and 10?
Yeah, 12 and 10.
The book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
You read on.
Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed.
It says, though he humbled himself. The humbleness himself comes in the form of grants.
Yeah.
Public education
there you
is
go.
free for you.
Yeah.
That's him humbling himself.
Free lunch for the kids.
Oh, man. You brought me back right there.
Yeah.
I had 2 of those numbers.
Damn. You had 2 of them numbers?
Yeah, I was playing football.
Hey, you had 2
we can see with them 2 lunch numbers how they paid off in your life, Cap.
Stay in the spirit.
I did used to get them strawberry milk though.
Oh man, I had one for the salad room. They split it up. You had the regular.
Say had those
the
damn
box.
salad.
I'm telling you, I had it. I had to do good. I wrestled too, so I had to eat good. Right. I had the little square boxes of pizza. And then next thing you know, you had to go.
You
get
was in the
salad.
heavyweight class of wrestling.
Yeah.
No, I figured that. I figured that much. Boy, jump down to verse 16.
Yeah, read it.
Verse 16.
Bring it out.
An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips.
There you go. That speaking sweetly with his lips is we're providing top notch. This is an A school.
Right.
Your kid is getting the best education in the nation from this A school. We chop down on sizes of classrooms so we can focus and give more attention to your child and make sure no child is left behind.
You're gonna shut your white mouth.
While all they in there talking about, hey, the Protestant Reformation is where we brought Catholicism and Christianity to Africa when you little niggas was over there swinging on trees like monkeys with bones in your nose. If it wasn't for white people, you would be a savage. You ought to thank the Protestant Reformation.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
That's the whole point.
That's what they pushing
That's
behind
the
that
whole point.
speaking sweetly with their lips.
Yeah.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.